Hello, Marks and Marquettes, and welcome to the podcast with the least heat in the business. These boys are never booked to win and never drew a dime. This is Heels and Heroes. Hey everybody, welcome to the Heroes and Heels podcast. We are not to be confused with the Heroes and Heels shoe company.
But we absolutely are.
Yeah, we are to be confused with that. Good point.
I vehemently disagree. We should be the Heels and Heroes podcast so we don't interfere with that poor woman's business.
No, let's interfere with the poor woman's business.
Okay.
I am your host.
I'm indifferent to the situation.
I'm here with Sandy, Birb.
Hi.
I'm here with Dean.
Hello.
Oh God.
With enthusiasm, I like it. And I'm here with George, or Grognak, or George.
Or Crypt.
Yeah, use the sigh.
We'll say our actual ats at the end.
I'm not saying my actual ad.
Oh, well. I will.
I don't want to say it either, but it's retarded. So.
Oh, fine. Fuck. I will be the only one who plugs my shit, because I'm the only one who's going to be over at the end of the day.
Yeah, follow at Mad on the net for shit posting. But not in a good way.
Yeah. I'm the comedy heel or face act.
All right. So we are a wrestling podcast, believe it or not. This is our first episode. I believe it. And
hashtag believe it.
Yeah.
Please stop. Hashtag believe that.
And we're all immediately here today to verbally shitpost and talk about Wrestle Kingdom 12.
Yeah.
So
Rainmaker!
Yeah.
Kitty!
So if we burst into Kenny chants, don't be shocked. It's only because we love Kenny Omega so much.
We do love Kenny Omega.
It's true.
Turn face.
Yeah, Kenny Omega turn face, Bullet Club split.
The Elite face run.
None of that is happening.
Fuck you.
Jay White for leader of the Bullet Club. Yeah, all that good stuff. So, first things first, we're going to look at the card. We got, 10 matches on the card. New Japan Rumble starts. We're not going to talk about that because we don't know who the fuck's going to be in the New Japan Rumble.
Or anything else about it.
Yeah, it's a Rumble.
It's a Rumble, yeah.
Like, whatever. It's the first card.
A lot of people are going to...
Young Lions.
A lot of people are going to go in a ring and punch each other. And the last one standing will be important.
A lot of face punching.
A lot of people are going to get it jobbed out to one guy, and I hope it's evil.
Evil's in the tag match, so you don't have to worry about that. He's not going to be in the Rumble.
Fuck.
He just not be.
We'll get to.
We can't. Right, come on.
We'll get to evil.
Right.
Evil.
Okay, so the first match we're going to talk about is the junior heavyweight tag match. Featuring Roppongi 3K, Sho and Yo, aka the Tempura Boys.
Yes.
With a Z.
Yep.
And the Young Bucks, aka Matt and Nick Jackson. So, thoughts on Roppongi 3K versus the Bucks?
Well,
they were okay in that one match I've seen them in. They were okay.
The Tempura Boys, as they're known. I think they're going in as champions, and because this is for the junior.
This is true.
Yeah. So, they're gonna lose those championships, but they're gonna look fucking great doing it. They are a fast-paced tag team, which is exactly what the Young Bucks are great with working with. I think this is gonna be a really good-looking match.
I don't know, the way the Bucks are playing out, it definitely seems like they've got title sealed for them.
Yeah, they've got to slap the titles on them at some point, haven't they?
Well, Bucks have the title.
I mean, again,
you can have this for like a second kind of thing, but they're gonna have to title them at some point.
Yeah, no, it's looking like, or I'm thinking it's looking like the Bucks are going to win, and they're going to trade the belt back to Roppongi in like a week at New Year's Dash, and then they're going to go do a bunch of ROH dates, and it's going to be sweet.
That would make
For
sense.
Yeah,
us in
that
America.
makes sense because it doesn't seem like
Not in America.
the Bucks are great, but it doesn't seem like they're in the position for like holding a title.
Yeah, they're not in
right
Japan.
now.
Yeah.
Because they're all over the place.
A very, very short-term run. A very short-term run.
Well, I mean, they've basically held the belt since they came to Japan in the junior heavyweights. So it's time to give somebody else a run. And, you know, Roppongi 3K of Chaos, they're a lot of fun to watch.
They were very fun. They were very fun to watch.
Yeah, they do slaps until their pale chests turn fucking red, turn beet red and bleed. So, big fan of that.
But that's going to be a very visually interesting match. At least we can say that much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The most flashy guys in Chaos versus two of the flashiest wrestlers.
Period. Yeah.
Hopefully we get to see some Meltzer drivers. Hopefully we get to see an Indie Taker. Because if we see that Indie Taker, it means the Bucks won.
Yeah, and of course I would like to see some face work from the Bucks just to tease that heel turn that will hopefully either come at the face turn. Sorry, the face turn that'll either come at the end of the night or at a pay-per-view. New Year's Dash.
It'll come after they lose their title, probably.
Well, the problem is I don't. We'll talk about later, but I think the face turn will come very rapidly when Kenny does.
Especially given that Kenny's just announced he signed a contract with ROH.
Oh yeah.
So that means Kenny's probably not spending as much time in Japan, and unless New Japan is also signed on for those dates, it's going to be tough having Kenny with the IWGP US belt.
Are they going to give it to Jericho though? That seems even less likely.
They're going to give it to Jericho.
No.
It's going to be Kenny and Ibushi early in the year, and I think Ibushi's going to take it. But that's something we'll talk about after we talk the Cody match in a couple seconds here.
Yeah.
So we got anything else we want to say about how awesome the Young Bucks are and how awesome Roppongi 3K are and how that's going to be a really great tag match regardless as to how it goes?
I think we've summed it up pretty well.
Too sweet. Too sweet.
Sweet, baby. One sweet.
Cease and desist.
Yeah,
immediately.
Yeah, next on the card here, we got a gauntlet match for the six-man tag championship.
Oh god.
We got the holders, Bad Luck Fale, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa of Bullet Club. So
all the Tonga boys.
Destiny
yep.
And Fale. It's not quite. We're missing one Tonga boy, but yeah. It's not the young lion Tonga boy.
Well,
but we got all the New Zealanders with the exception of that. We got Beretta, Tomohiro Ishii, and Toru Yano.
Representing Chaos.
Dean's favorite faction.
I like Chaos a lot.
He likes Okada.
Okada a lot.
Okada!
Don't set him off. Do not set him off.
So then we got the Seiki-gun team. We got Michael Elgin and War Machine. Suzuki-gun, so Taichi, Takashi, and Zack Sabre Jr. And then the Taguchi Japan boys with Juice, are all of our favorite wrestlers, Juice Robinson, Taguchi, and Togi Makabe.
See, this is a match that I know absolutely nothing about.
So I'm completely indifferent. I have no idea.
Well, I'll give you a quick rundown on who everybody is. Bullet Club has one of the most over tag teams, and Bad Luck Fale, who's a super protected big dude. So it's probably going to be them. Chaos, Beretta is, I want to say, an American. He's all right. Tomohiro Ishii, the Bulldog, and Toru Yano, the comedy act.
Beretta's from New York, so yeah.
Heel face.
I know some of these.
Michael Elgin and War Machine. War Machine, you guys are going to get to know a lot better in the not so distant future, since it seems like they're signing with WWE.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're the fucking Mad Max team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the Barbarians.
Yeah.
The Warhammer Barbarian team. So
There's always one.
Fun. Some big beardy boys.
The bigger Bludgeon Brothers.
Yes, beardier
Bludgeon.
The beardy Bludgeon.
Exactly. All right, the Suzuki-gun team. Zack Sabre Jr. Is really the only guy that I'm super familiar with on that team. The other guys I've seen a couple matches of, but they're not super flashy. Zack Sabre Jr. Lanky, but does submission wrestling. Really cool.
Very good. Amazing technical wrestler. Very quick. Very amazing at reversals. You'll never see the reversals coming.
And also, he looks like he needs to hit the gym a little harder.
Oh yeah,
but
he looks like he needs to eat some food.
He's the kind of guy who'd be really great if he hit that gym just a little harder.
Listen. He just does fucking flippy shit and quick shit. That's what he's for. He doesn't need to be fucking. You're doing the Vince McMahon thing here. This is what's happening.
No, Zack Sabre Jr. doesn't do flippy shit's the problem. Zack Sabre Jr. does like quick reversal submission shit. So
he's like a Bret.
Flippy shit.
He's like a faster Bret Hart, basically.
Yeah.
You don't gotta
That's what
look.
English wrestling is, though, isn't it? British wrestling.
Yeah,
it's all that sort of.
But his arms are also like literally toothpicks.
Yeah, he's like if.
I do know what he looks like. I do know what he looks like.
All right, and then we got Taguchi Japan. We got this goofy motherfucker Juice, who is somehow super over in Japan. We got Taguchi, aka the Masked Horse, who is sort of a comedy wrestler, but like really good at bumping. Well, taking bumps, being on the bumping end. And Togi Makabe, who wrestles a lot like Tomohiro Ishii. He's kind of a bulldog, and he, does the button heads thing. So, yeah, I don't have much to say about this match.
No.
Outside of, I hope Bullet Club wins because I want to see more Tama Tonga.
Chaos. Yeah, Tama Tonga's a boss. I'd like to see some good shit from him. At the very least, protect him like they did earlier in the year, where just in the evil match for the tag team trophy, where he just ate everybody's finisher, and that was the only way to put him down.
Yeah.
Other than that, Bullet Club's really the only team I want to see win, but Chaos is great because Beretta is just a phenomenal wrestler, and Ishii is a giant bulldog. So, and Yanu's pretty funny. So, Bullet Club or Chaos. Otherwise, there's no fucking chance War Machine and Elgin are going to take it. Because
they're on their way out.
Yeah, they're on their way out.
Suzuki-gun's probably not going to take it, and then it seems like from my understanding of the card, Taguchi Japan's going in first, so they're getting eaten. There's no way they're surviving.
Thank God. Goodbye, Juice. Sorry, Juice, but no, goodbye.
But yeah, you goofy motherfucker. You're maybe you're gonna hit Pulp Friction because everybody loves you, but it's gonna be on Zack. It's gonna be on Taichi or Iizuka, like one of these guys who aren't
important.
Yeah.
Important. Yeah, for lack of a better word. All right, so that's enough of that shit.
Yep, that's a match that we know about.
Let's talk about this awesome match between Cody and Kota Ibushi.
Oh boy,
it's going to be the ROH title before all of our my new favorite wrestler Dalton Castle took it from him.
Oh boy, I know it's Sandy's new favorite for sure.
Yeah, love those boys.
The boys. Oh, how many gifts did you make of the boys just today?
The answer's not enough.
Yeah, not enough. That match was fantastic.
But yeah, Cody.
We all watched the comedy match between Dalton Castle and the boys and the Young Bucks, and
yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was
And I
pretty
will
decent.
say, watching the match between Cody and Dalton, Cody got embarrassed from bell to bell, which I think is really important heading into this match. He I don't. I'm sure he bladed, got busted open at about 3/4 of the way in, I'd say. And oh boy, does the Crimson Mask look amazing on bleached hair.
Yeah. This is undeniable.
And I think that I going into this match, I thought for sure that Ibushi was gonna go over. Now I'm not so sure.
Well, I was gonna say going into this match, like even a week ago, before Cody dropped the title, I thought it was Cody all the way.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the way, like, and then I read what Cody dropped the title, and it was like, oh, Coda's going over. Ibushi's gonna kick his ass. Like, he doesn't stand a chance. But then watching the match against Dalton Castle, I'm like, Cody's got to be going out for revenge. I got no idea.
Yeah.
I've got no idea who's going to win this one.
Yeah, I think that was that's a big turning point, is watching the psychology of that match. I think a lot of it had to do, it was an embarrassing loss. Like, not just because like he got his ass kicked bell to bell and then tapped to the chicken wing. Which, guys, stop using the chicken wing, please. Marty Scroll can use it, but please, for the love of God, it looks so bad. But
It's so dumb.
Ref didn't see that, and then he still got hit with Dalton's finish. 1, 2, 3. Hard loss for Cody. So I think going into this, he's going in angry, and he is not looking to lose this one. And I think if he loses this one, it's gonna be a DQ finish. I think he's gonna get disqualified because he's gonna try and hurt Ibushi, whether that's with fucking Marty Scurll comes down or just all Bullet Club. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a bloody fight though.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be the catalyst for the more tension within Bullet Club, no matter what happens.
Yeah,
there's got to be something working in, because Kenny and maybe the Young Bucks are going to go face, maybe.
Yeah, I think the Elite are going to be splitting from Bullet Club real soon.
Yeah, I think they're going to be going off into their own thing as faces, which leaves who's going to lead Bullet Club then as heels?
I mean, Tama, Cody.
Jay White doesn't have he's like not attached to any particular group right now. So there's decent odds that when Jay White joins a group, there's decent odds it's Bullet Club, since he's heel all the way. He's the Switchblade. So
and before it's Tanahashi.
I hope so.
Too sweet.
He's so genius that
One sweet
evil turd. No, there's even more on the line here, because in one of the build-up matches we had Brutus what's his name? Cody comparing Kota Ibushi to Brutus Beefcake to Kenny Omega's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some pride on the line here too. Should be fun. Oh yeah, we haven't talked at all about how these guys are both actually amazing in the ring.
Oh yeah,
there is that. There is that. They are very good, but
I've
a soap opera.
Cody needs to calm the fuck down though.
Yeah, Cody, fuck the Revival. But anyway, Cody has definitely gotten more and more attitude as he's going along. This, I think he might become the leader of Bullet Club just because of this big shift in attitude of he wants.
It feels like it's.
He wants everybody to, kiss his ass, except for Bullet Club.
Yeah, he's going super heel, but he's doing it a little bit too much, and it's going to kick his ass if he doesn't calm down.
So it's either going to be he ends up leader of Bullet Club, or whoever is going to be the head of Bullet Club is going to kick his ass.
I think Kota Ibushi's gonna kick his ass.
I think Kota Ibushi's gonna kick his ass. Yeah.
Probably kick his ass anyway, but he might lead them.
Cody is a great in-ring performer, but where he really shines is his psychology.
Yeah, he picks a good fight.
Yes,
and he gets you. I don't know. I'm more pumped for this match than a lot of the matches on this card, just because I want to see Cody get his ass kicked.
Yeah, it's probably my top 3. Yeah, it's definitely my top 3, but it is third.
Yeah, I would put it probably 4th or 5th on the card for me, but it's still like this is a great card. So being
wait, fucking Tanahashi's on this. Okay, he's 4th. Never mind,
crippled, dude.
No, I love Tanahashi. No matter what.
Fucking
He's not gonna
Marks.
be doing anything.
Dude, he's gonna frog splash anyway. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
that old bastard.
His knee
Great
open.
idea.
He's gonna bust his knee open out there, frog splashing.
He probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unironically.
But Ibushi has been like a fucking phenomenal wrestler for a long time, and the whole reason he's never really like gotten over like to the big leagues is because he's a
part-timer.
He's a part-timer, and
he's great,
it's too bad because just sign a contract, please. Get that title, man.
He's even improved his
Sign a contract to do stuff.
He used to be a spot monkey, like poor Jeff Hardy.
Yes.
Oh no.
We must
No,
cure
please.
his addiction. But yeah,
But now he knows when to throw in the flippy shit. Any other thoughts on Kota Ibushi versus Cody?
It's going to be a very, very good match, probably.
I mean, I do think Cody can take it if he stays calm and doesn't get disqualified.
Yeah.
It depends on how it all works out in the end.
He might.
If we see Bullet Club lose in the gauntlet match, they're coming out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's gonna be.
It depends on the match before, really.
But then that also depends on if Bullet Club decides to help Cody or not.
This is a good point.
It's a good point because Bullet Club doesn't seem to be completely behind Cody. The only guy that really seems to be behind Cody is Marty.
So that could Bullet Club coming out could be to his disadvantage. They could very easily turn on him.
I mean, it could be Kenny with a towel again.
Mm-hmm.
As awesome
They're definitely
and
gonna
evil as that would be.
They're definitely going to try and build that tension a lot more. I don't know if it'll boil over, but it's going to be something's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even if it just means we see Bullet Club split into 2 factions, like Bullet Club US and Bullet Club
Bullet
Japan.
Club Civil War. Perfect.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, that sounds cool to me. I'd enjoy it.
T-shirt. I'll buy the T-shirt.
I'll buy the T-shirt.
Are you Wolfpack or are you Hollywood?
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack's back. You gotta watch your back around the Wolfpack.
Wait a second. If Kota Ibushi's the Brutus Beefcake to Kenny Omega's Hulk Hogan, then I'm definitely Hollywood.
Yeah, but in this situation, Kenny's definitely Wolfpack because.
Yeah, but he's Hulk Hogan.
Damn you, Cody.
Next match.
Yeah, let's talk about Killer Elite Squad. Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer versus our all-time favorite wrestler, Evil, and Sonata of Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Listen, I just want Evil to lose just because he's the worst. Everything about him. It's the gimmick, just everything he does is so stupid.
So awful.
You don't think everything is evil? You
No.
don't think that's really cool?
Stop.
No,
Stop.
I don't think that's cool.
I think the
I
only.
If I was an angsty 13-year-old, I would.
Oh, maybe. I don't think so,
But
though.
like
I think even
no
angsty
grown
13-year-olds.
man has any right to look at Evil and go, "That's my guy. That's who I'm gonna mark for because he's the worst."
I'm still completely convinced the only reason he's over is because he has that Naito
Connection.
just yeah, like even being in Naito's presence. Like if you're just like in the vicinity of Naito, it's like, oh yeah, you're over now.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I think he's the only one who's really like gotten that treatment. Like Hiromu Takahashi kicks ass, so it makes sense why everyone cheers for him, and like nobody marks out for Sonata or Bushi, but it's like only Evil and Naito that they freak out over. So maybe I just don't get it.
Is this some kind of weird like Japanese culture shit that I just don't understand?
We don't understand some Japanese crowd.
Naito is great, but Evil is awful.
Does Evil like secretly have like some tentacles we don't know about?
Oh no!
I think that's
He's secretly like good at what he does, because from what I've seen, he's just bad at everything. It's not
he's good in the ring. It's just his gimmick sucks ass.
His gimmick is awful.
Yeah.
And he legitimately, to me, just looks like face painted Rhino.
Face painted
with dyed hair.
With dyed hair, yeah. Like in the ring, his tights, his look, everything. Like it's like, oh, I'm undead Rhino.
His upside down cross shirt. Yeah.
Well, this is now the Fuck Evil podcast.
Nothing's changed. It always was.
It was always gonna be. Once we got to this match, it was always going to be. It started that way too. To be fair, I said at the beginning of this fucking podcast, I hope Evil goes over at the Rumble. And everybody laughed. We set a precedent.
And I mean, it kind of sucks for Sonata because he's weird, but he has talent and his gimmick isn't shit. But like, now he's just stuck with Evil.
Evil.
Okay. So enough shitting on Evil. Let's talk for a second about Davey Boy Smith and Killer Elite Squad. Have you guys watched Lance Archer and Davey Boy Smith at all?
I haven't seen enough of them, but
me either.
Yeah, well, we don't have to talk about them too much. They're Suzuki-gun. They're like Minoru Suzuki. They are cold-hearted sadists, the Killer Elite Squad. So, yeah, we can expect some good heel work to complement the, weird paradox that is Los Ingobernables being face-ish.
Face-ish, yeah. I shouldn't have a problem with Davey Boy Smith Jr. because the whole sins of the father should not fall on the son. But God, I fucking hate the British Bulldog. How many matches have you ruined, Davey Boy Smith? How many?
I feel personally insulted.
I remember when I found out that you were supposed to go over Shawn Michaels and that the last second he decided he didn't want to go over you, and I said, get fucked.
Dean showing his cold-hearted side. I like it.
Are we just shitting on every wrestler in this match? Is that what you're all shit. You're all terrible. We hate you all. Especially you, Evil.
I'm not even shitting on Junior. I feel so bad. I'm just shitting on his dad.
You're not even. Fuck your dad. Your dad's
Dad's a fucking idiot.
Shit. Your dad will never be Shawn Mike.
I wish your dad was Dynamite Kid.
Next match.
Next match. All right.
We didn't even say who we wanted to go over, though. I think Sandy.
No. It's pretty clear.
Fuck them all.
To go over.
Okay.
Suzuki going to go over.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
It's probably not going to happen because
Evil's going over. Fucking kill me.
I know it's going to happen, but I just don't understand why.
Well, it seems like every Wrestle Kingdom, like one faction goes over with nearly all of their titles, and I think this year it's going to be Lij.
Yeah,
and that means that Evil and Sonata probably need to win that title. Since
Next
it's not
match.
going to be chaos. Next match.
His hip in the middle of the match.
This is a lose your hair match.
Yeah.
God,
and
they
it's
still do those?
Yeah, it's hair versus hair,
match.
And it is for the open weight championship
that Minoru Suzuki's had nearly the whole of this year. Minoru Suzuki, the sadist,
yes,
villain, the guy who gets disqualified for matches all the time for being so goddamn evil. Evil. Yes.
Evil.
So we got Suzuki and Goto. Goto's not had much going for him this year, outside of, continually being forced to wrestle Minoru Suzuki. Goto, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Goto. I don't think he's particularly interesting. He's fine in the ring, but his character, his character seems so bland to me. He's like, yeah, he does the chaos thing where you wear flashy anime clothes. But
flashy anime.
It's true.
He's just sort of
roided out Pedro
from Napoleon Dynamite.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's happening again.
So here's the thing: this is also supposed to be a no seconds death match. So I assume that's like basically a no DQ match.
Basically.
I have no idea what a no seconds death match is.
I don't know any of the New Japan mental fucking no seconds.
I looked up what is a lose hair and no seconds death match, and the first thing that came up was other people asking.
No seconds means that Suzuki-gun can't hang out, more or less. It means that Guido can't be on the side of the ring, and neither can anybody else.
I thought it was referring to seconds as in time.
Yeah, because that's the Suzuki-gun thing. Suzuki-gun, like guys like Desperado and shit like that, always like they do the shit that Bullet Club did like 2 years ago, which is rush the ring like every goddamn match, like once a night. So hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah, please.
But despite the fact that they say it's a no seconds death match, somehow
it's Suzuki. They're gonna break it anyway.
I think.
Oh no, we were DQ'd. Oh no.
I think the thing that's gonna happen is that it's gonna be a DQ finish. Because that's why I got concerned. I got concerned about the no seconds death match for a second. Because going into this, I thought it was gonna be a DQ finish because I think Suzuki's gonna lose his hair, but I don't think he's gonna lose the championship.
That's a possibility. Yeah,
that would be interesting.
I don't think
a hell of a head of hair.
No, I hope they don't make him shave the sick little designs that he's got as the
no, completely bald, completely fucking bald.
That's this poor beautiful man,
buffed and polished.
That poor beautiful back of your head, where all your hair is.
Poor evil man.
He's already got a ridiculous thing on his head anyway.
That's
it really won't make much of a difference.
Insult Japan.
The thing is, if Suzuki beats Goto, then that lets
I'm not talking about the top knot. I'm talking about the crazy design shaved into his head.
Yeah. I don't want him to lose that, which is why I think he's going over Goto. In part because, like, what happens if Goto wins? I don't think there's anything interesting that happens if Goto wins.
No.
Or if Goto loses, he gets to, like, more or less reset himself.
More or less has to.
Insane. Suzuki's insane. Like, you're gonna have to really work to put him down.
He's completely mental. Like, horribly mental. Yes. Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Did I make you guys watch the match where it's a horse rope match with him and Toriano?
Yes.
Yeah. That was.
He just beat the shit out of Yano with the fucking bull rope.
Killed someone. He just killed someone. His fucking blood sports is all that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's a Suzuki match.
Yeah, Minoru Suzuki. We've got so that's probably enough about Suzuki and Goto.
Yes.
Either way, we are all gonna lose because one beautiful main is going down.
Rest in peace.
Rip.
R.I.P. Main.
Yeah.
All right, next on our ticket, we got Marty Scurll, Hiromu Takahashi, Kushida, and Ospreay. Scurll's got the belt, and it's a 4-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. So who do we... So let me give just a little bit of background. I don't know who else watched the most recent, or the recent event where you had the tag matches between... Who was it? It was like Kenny Omega and Marty Scurll versus Kushida and Kota Ibushi? Or no, was it Cody and... Yeah, I don't have good memory.
I don't know anyway.
We had Scurll... in the last tag match, we had Scurll going over Kushida, and we had Takahashi going over Ospreay.
Yeah.
I think I might remember that. I don't know.
I watched the tag. It was Cody and
Marty.
Cody and Marty versus Kushida and Ibushi, and Cody hit the crossroads on the fucking the top of the ramp, and then Marty Scurll hitting Kushida with the fucking freedom powder.
Yeah, he hit him with the powder. Okay, so we got a nice and dirty match.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
And then we had Takahashi and Naito going over Will Ospreay and Okada, with Ospreay taking most of the bumps and Takahashi delivering them.
Yeah.
So we got Ospreay and Kushida out for revenge, and we've got Marty Scurll holding on by a thread, cheating, and we got Takahashi kicking Will Ospreay's ass.
Yep.
I want Kushida to win though.
I gotta go with my time splitter. But what I really want to happen is for Kushida to go over, because Kushida is just fucking phenomenal. He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
What I think's gonna happen is if they have the LIJ guys going over all night, which I think they are, I think it's gonna be Takahashi.
I think Marty's gonna hold it by just bullshit. He's gonna pull some heel bullshit. Yeah,
Marty's taking bumps.
Marty's gonna
take bumps from Kushida and Ospreay this whole fight, and Takahashi be the sneaky snake.
Yeah,
and take advantage of Ospreay accidentally kicking Kushida or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think the way Scurll performs tonight is definitely gonna. It's gonna be a series of events from the first fucking Bullet Club match. I think a lot of how Marty Scurll will perform tonight will be determined by how the Cody match goes.
So, what do you mean by that? You think if Cody wins, then...
I think if Cody wins, then Scurll will be fine. Like, he could still lose or whatever, but if Cody loses, I think there's going to be some tension in Bullet Club in general. And I think that Scurll will just have to, like, in some way or another, will be distracted by the end of the night.
Because Marty's the only one who has, in any way, shape, or form, Cody's back.
Yeah.
He's the only one. So, again, all the matches that involve Bullet Club, it's like they're kind of almost about to have some sort of massive breakdown. So it's like they might win, they might. It's just a lot of ulterior factors going in here.
I think if Cody wins, I don't think that it will have an impact on the way Scurll performs at all. But if he loses and there's fallout after Cody's match, then there's going to be something. If it's a DQ finish too, where Cody, DQs Kota, then it'll still be the same. But if it's an actual loss to Kota, I think Scurll will have some tension at the least start of the match.
You'll be distracted.
Yeah. And well, if he's the one distracted, then he's probably the one getting taken down. You probably have like the two faces fighting in the wings while Takahashi takes advantage.
Yeah. And
yeah, no, all these guys are awesome. So
all of
I'm
them.
really excited.
Yeah, I love everyone in this match. I love everyone in this match.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way this match will be bad. Every
No.
one of these guys is awesome. We've got 3 flyers, and then Marty, who's really great at storytelling and being a terrible heel, and also will probably beat someone with an umbrella at some point.
He's got an umbrella. He's got an umbrella and a plague doctor mask.
Killed though, because he's definitely gonna get the crap kicked out of him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think Kushida and Ospreay both want like some revenge on Marty.
Mm.
And Tanahashi will probably just join just because.
Oh yeah, he's the sneaky snake.
Gonna fly.
He's the sneaky snake.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to get him the championship at the end of the night, is just being a sneaky snake. And the fact that
yeah, he's really good at waiting and going unnoticed.
This is like a blood sport between Kushida and Ospreay as well. Is that this is like the I have to beat you, Kushida, and Kushida's like no.
Anime showdown.
I mean, anytime Will Ospreay's involved in doing anything, it feels like an anime showdown with all the
pretty much
and all the flipping.
The 3-point pose.
So I think Scroll's just going to get taken out by Kushida and Ospreay, probably. And then it'll be a big Kushida-Ospreay showdown, and Takahashi's just going to take advantage of whoever's coming out on top.
Yeah.
So a nice scrappy fight where Kushida and Ospreay, despite both losing in that last match, they're gonna
look strong
for revenge. Yeah, they're gonna have, they're out for blood, and unfortunately they're probably gonna draw it from each other, not from Marty or Taka.
One of them, they're going to get really, really caught up in their own little fight after they kick the shit out of Marty, and then whoever comes out on top is just going to get hit in the back of the head.
And I think the biggest indication for that is coming from a few weeks back when Ospreay initially challenged Kushida, and Takahashi came to the ring and was like, "Yeah, well, what about me?" And then Ospreay just laid him out, and it's like, "I don't care about you." And I think that whole everybody not caring about Takahashi is exactly what's going to work to his advantage.
Yeah, because they're going to completely ignore the fact he's there, and then he's just going to strike him when they don't notice. Yep, from space.
So we got a really great match here.
Yep.
Everybody, probably the match I'm third most excited to see, but that's just because the top 2 matches, there's no way they're not incredible. Exactly. And the next match on the list here is Hiroshi Tanahashi, holder of the IWGP Intercontinental title, versus Jay White, returning from his ROH tour. So we've got the young Kiwi versus Tanahashi, who should probably not be wrestling. He should probably be getting surgery right now.
Correct.
If he wants to keep wrestling, as long as he should keep wrestling.
I mean, he's at the age where maybe he shouldn't be wrestling.
Yeah, he's at the Cena age.
Yeah,
he's 40, but...
Yeah.
He's 41, and his
40's pretty old.
Crap.
And
he's a flyer who's 40.
Yeah, the frog splash has taken its toll on him. He either needs to adopt a new finish soon, or it's going to slowly, take him out of the business, if not quickly take him out.
He's not like Suzuki, who's 50 and can still fight, because all he does is submission and striking. He doesn't.
Right. He just punches people and then breaks their arm. He doesn't do flips. Flippy shit is bad. There's just further proof. Flippy shit is bad, and you shouldn't do it.
It's not
One
bad.
of your favorite guys do flippy shit. You love Okada, you love Tanahashi, you love Kushida. They're all flippy shit.
Listen. Shut up.
But
okay, so this is going to be a really great match.
Yeah.
I've seen Jay White wrestle a couple promotions over in the U.S. Watched his Wrestle Circus match a couple days ago. Jay White does some really great heel work. It should be a nice counterbalance to Tanahashi. And if Jay White wins the title, then when he joins Suzuki-gun or Bullet Club, he's already got to be challenging for leader of whichever faction he's in.
Mhm.
Unless it's Suzuki-gun, in which case he's not. But, you know, if he joins Bullet Club, then there's got to be talk about him being
the top guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that it's usually usually what happens is like you slap that Intercontinental Championship on them and they're the next big Bullet Club guy. Or the next big thing in general.
Kenny, check.
Kenny! I mean, I think even Finn started with the Intercontinental when they turned him heel.
Finn was doing the junior weight, the
Was it?
junior stuff, but yeah. But he won the junior heavyweight title for ages. So he's back. Jay White's back as Switchblade. And yeah, there's no way he's not joining a heel faction.
And I fucking love Tanahashi. He's one of my favorites. But I don't think there's any chance he's going over. I think they're dropping this belt.
He's not in the shape to perform well. Like
I think he's gonna perform well, and I think that's but I think he needs to go get surgery real quick, and I think this is like his walking out for a bit.
He's gonna get hurt somehow. I think
it's his
kayfabe.
It's his kayfabe getting hurt while actually being hurt.
Yeah. Come on, it works. They did it for Dean Ambrose.
I know. They do it. It's a good way to get people off television. I mean, they did it for. They've been doing it since the 80s. Yeah, I mean, past that, No,
and all the teasers for Jay White have him out to be a straight killer.
Yeah,
he's a Switchblade. He's a straight killer.
And going over Tanahashi is gonna. The crowd's gonna be out for his fucking blood.
Yeah, because they love Tanahashi. They love Tanahashi over there.
And if he kayfabe injures Tanahashi, he'll have the most heat in the fucking world, dude. It'll be perfect.
He will not be very popular.
You guys think people hate Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody never hurt the face of New Japan. And argue. Okay, I was gonna say he's the only true face in New Japan, but then he attacked Naito earlier this year, so I can't even say that. He jumped on him while he was walking up to the ring.
That's okay.
That was to teach Naito a lesson.
Naito never learned that lesson.
No, he did not.
It's because it's Naito. It's not gonna fucking work.
All right, so let's talk about the last two matches. That's enough about Jay White and Tana.
Getting into the two main events.
So we got Kenny Omega, holder of the U.S. Heavyweight Championship, against who dat?
The best in the world.
The Alpha.
Yeah, Chris Jericho.
The man with a weird chest.
He's better than Steiner.
Listen,
better than Scott Steiner.
Everybody's better than Scott
Steiner. I have to go and delete Chris Jericho titties from my Chrome history. Oh dear. No, that's going to be a bloody brilliant match. The way they built that up with Jericho's sneak attack.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Counter sneak attack.
Yeah.
Kenny getting the shit kicked out of him.
I also can't wait to hear Jericho fucking enter to Judas.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna be brilliant.
Judas is so fucking good, legit.
It's a very good song. It's a very good song.
And
He's
using his own music.
It's his brand.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. It's perfect. Everything about Chris Jericho's return to New Japan is so perfect. It's completely the whole I am the best. I know I'm the best. You're calling yourself the best? What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Do you know who I am? I'm Chris Jericho.
I'm so cool that I wrote my own entrance music. Fuck you.
My entrance music was
You're so
like
cringy.
My scarf, my headband. He's having
Yeah.
his entire character at the moment is midlife crisis.
It
That
is.
Entire
It is.
Look at what he's
character,
doing.
His whole life has been midlife crisis.
But it is though. Like that is just like it is. It's his like he can't believe there's this guy who's just like him, who's younger than him, who thinks he's better than him. And he can't stand
From
that.
goddamn Winnipeg too. It's not even.
Yeah, old guard versus new guard.
Yeah.
They are so similar, but they're from the same place. They're both amazing.
They both have the Japanese background, you know, they have the indie love, they have, you know, being put down for being a junior or cruiserweight. And despite all that, they made it. It's perfect. It's the perfect storm for a match. And they are building it straight out of like the 80s blood feuds where this is just this is personal. You were my hero, and now you're treating me like this. You know, it's I love this.
No, and you've got like my favorite part of this whole angle is that Chris Jericho attacks announcer Don Callis.
Yes,
that way the other guy from Winnipeg in Japan can't like be impartial. He has to cheer against Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
This heel announcer has to cheer against the heel, and I think that's a great angle.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot going on here.
But can Kenny sing? This is important to me. Does he have a rock band and a cool scarf?
I know.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. That'll be the big selling point after the match. Kenny will be really pissed off and he'll just write his own intro music.
He's just taking the piss out of Jericho. That's his new gimmick. Wearing a headband. Still the fucking worst.
They'll have a lead singer of the band versus they'll have that become the lead singer of Fozzy Match.
Oh no, that would be a really good angle. Like Jericho's fucking singing on stage and Kenny attacks him and to get someone to record it from the audience. That would be brilliant.
Yeah, you got
be genuinely really good. Yeah. Red shoes.
Be like straight out of the Hardy Boys playbook or the Matt playbook.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why did you mention him?
Clearly, we have an actual favorite wrestler as opposed to
It's Matt. It's Matt at the moment.
Real favorite wrestler.
Kenny. No, it's Okada. It's Okada. Come on.
Rainmaker.
Horniest crowd.
Japan is the horniest crowd.
I mean,
where else does that happen? Where else does the constant like high pitched female
It's like moaning.
the love, the constant want to get into the wrestler's pants. I'm pretty sure that's the only chance that Roman Reigns gets. To be fair.
Imagine Roman Reigns.
Imagine Roman's reigns.
No.
Blocking you. Remove him from the call immediately.
Do you want to see Roman's empire?
I love Jericho, but there's no way he's gonna get put over. This is Kenny's.
Oh yeah, no.
Supposedly Jericho signed a year-long contract.
That's all the more reason for it to be Kenny's.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing on the boards.
There is this blood feud going on between them.
I kind of would love
Kenny
Jericho.
Being put over would fuel the blood feud.
This is true.
I think it's going to be a springboard for Jericho staying. Like, this is the reason he's staying, is because
to get
he
revenge.
has to get the title back from Kenny.
That'd be a good storyline. Go ahead, Dean.
Oh, I was just thinking that that like this whole intention is that Jericho can't stand that Kenny Omega is like the next big thing, and that he is the biggest thing in wrestling right now, and that used to be Jericho. That used to be me. And if Kenny goes over, then Jericho has to stay for the fact that he has to beat Kenny. But the problem is we know that Omega's signing with ROH. So the question is does Kenny go over and then lose it down the line to somebody else? Because he's losing that championship eventually.
Well, they're trying to set up, like, at least I'm pretty sure they're trying to set up Kota Ibushi versus Kenny Omega. Which means I think Kenny holds. He's still gonna be doing dates in New Japan. It's just like he signed with ROH. He's probably gonna be doing more dates. In
right,
the US,
more dates
like
with them.
The Young Bucks sort of thing. And I think Kenny probably goes over. He and Kota feud. Kenny does a bunch of dates in the US. Maybe on the West Coast tour when New Japan comes in like July or whatever. Maybe we get a Kenny Jericho rematch. I feel like that would, but
Jericho
I like
needs a reason to be in Japan, though. It's like too big a name for him to just like show up and win. Because then why would he stay?
Well, see, here's the thing: is that I think because if he wins the title, right, it means that I still think Kenny's going over, but I think there is like reason enough that Jericho could go over, and that is if he wins the title, that means he proved it. He is the best, and he gets to gloat and glorify like the fact that he went over against everybody's favorite. Everybody loves Kenny Omega, but I kicked his ass, and I have his title.
And I have a skill.
They could go that way, but that's more of a Meek Mahan angle.
Well, I feel like there is an option with Jericho going over.
Yeah.
Where Kenny loses that looks really bad for Bullet Club. Bullet Club starts to splinter and Kenny kicks Jericho's ass like in a week from now at New Year's Dash.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that. I'm pretty sure Kenny Omega goes over and then Chris Jericho is going to pick fights with other guys. If he does another fight in New Japan, it'll be because he wants to pick a fight with Okada.
Or Jericho will start picking at Bullet Club because everybody sees that Bullet Club is weak.
This is true.
And like the other thing could be that if Jericho were to go over, it could be because of Cody.
Bullet Club.
Yeah. Bullet Club. Like
that's kind of what I was saying is if he doesn't go over, he might, win Bullet Club splits.
Well, no,
that's a perfect end for Jericho as well.
I mean the fact I think if Cody loses, or even if he wins especially, actually, I think, then he will want Kenny's spot. And a no DQ match where Kenny could lose his title would be the perfect spot for Cody to interfere, especially in this blood match. Like, I don't want this, to be fair, because I want this to be a match between Kenny and Jericho. But story-wise, it's feasible that you could do Cody interferes and, like, maybe with Skrull or, maybe Tonga's mad, whoever,
Yeah, and the two guys gunning for Kenny's spot are pretty much Tama and Cody, the only other heavyweights.
And they could come down and like kick, Kenny and the Young Bucks ass and just like, come down with chairs and beat the shit out of them. And then Jericho goes over. I don't want to see that, but I see it as a possibility.
There's a lot of ways this could go. Like we've all I think we've covered that pretty well, honestly. Cause like Jericho is a good heel. So if Bullet Club does split and Cody or, whoever doesn't take over, that could be a good way for Jericho to get in and use Bullet Club against Kenny in the long run.
Yeah, or at the very least, Jericho could do a whole bunch of shit where he tries to split up Bullet Club. Like maybe he's signed on for a year and he won't wrestle another match, but maybe he shoots a bunch of promos that lead to Bullet Club splitting.
Yeah, and it could completely be because he lost to Omega too. That he's like mad, and so he wants to splinter everything that Omega has.
Yeah,
trying to break him
That's
into
kind of what I
a
was thinking. If he loses, become like a real personal thing where he tries to not only ruin Kenny but Bullet Club as well, because like I said, everyone kind of sees that Bullet Club is struggling to stay together.
And there's a reason why this match is the fucking most anticipated thing this year. It is so interesting. There's so many possibilities.
So many ways it can go.
Yeah, and like 99% of them are awesome.
Yeah, and Vince isn't booking, so it's probably going to be awesome.
And
I wonder what he's doing at the moment about this, how he feels about this, how WWE feel about all this at the moment. Because
Jericho has said that he talked to Vince, and Vince thinks it's like the coolest thing, and that it's gonna be great. But
Vince recently seems to be really okay with the people like moving back and forth between Japan and like Ring of Honor and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's pulled he's pulled a bunch of talent. So.
Yeah, he wants
That's what I'm wondering. This is what I'm wondering is if he's going to try and use this to somehow, I don't think it will work, but somehow get some sort of ground with Kenny, because Kenny's coming to the US a lot more. I'm wondering if they're going to be trying to talk to him. Because he's outright refused it before, ain't he?
They're all mutually beneficial at this point. I think Vince finally is kind of seeing that, like, because he's never been in any press is good press kind of guy. It's what I want is good press. And now that there are better competitive wrestling outlets, he not only doesn't really have much of a choice, but he's kind of seeing that, like, you can still get money from your talent being other places.
You can work well with everyone to boost everyone. He's not going to be overtaken by NJPW. It's not happening.
No.
Oh no.
No, but things will start going more that style, even in the WWE, I think.
I mean,
this gives you a ton of exposure in Japan. With Chris Jericho coming there, you're going to sell a bunch of Chris Jericho t-shirts.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying too. It's not like Vince is giving up the rights to these people. He's still selling merch. He's still getting all this money.
Yeah, you want to see Chris Jericho any night but January 4th. Odds are it's going to be on his Wrestle Cruise with ROH. Or it's going to be in a WWE ring. So, yeah, works for both parties.
I really would like to see more of us talent swapping because it's just really cool from a fan standpoint that all of these people get to fight each other is really good.
Because there's really no reason not to at this point. All of the fan bases are kind of a giant merger of it anyway.
It's getting to that, yeah. I don't think this is gonna be like the problem with becoming the next WWE is that WWE is a $1 billion company, and this will give in New Japan so much exposure, and it's going to do so well for the company, getting them more of it's going to be mostly a US and Canada audience, and that's great. The only problem is that they don't have the thing that makes WWE really strong and that really puts them over is that they tour everywhere constantly. And it's both the problem with the WWE and it's what makes them the most money. And it's what makes them gets them the most fans. It's what basically, I mean, there's a lot of things that won them the Monday Night Wars, but the fact that they were constantly touring everywhere killed it.
They just have so much reach at this point. They're just so massive. They are a mega corporation.
What I'd like to see is New Japan surpass, WCW numbers.
That would be that is possible, and would be very interesting.
Happening anyway.
I don't want to see New Japan necessarily hit WWE anyway, because I want them to hit those WCW numbers. I want them to be I want them to be the guys that you go to when you want to see a good match. I want to see but I want them to take care of their talent. And on a WWE schedule, you just can't do that. So if they're touring everywhere, you just can't do that.
So let me ask you guys one last thing about this match. You guys think that adding Jericho to the ticket here gives WWE like more clout, more credit amongst like smart marks, like only indie fans?
Yeah, quite a bit. It's getting Jericho like this is a major WWE star. Like he's been with them for ages now. He's one of their top guys. He's been massive over the last couple of years as well. And he's just them interacting with the indies so directly through Jericho it's going to bring people to it. It is.
Yeah, it's a big secession on Vince's part, especially from where he's been in the past, which is basically you wrestle for me or you don't wrestle.
So the big problem with this is that Jericho did this independently, and he did this without Vince knowing first. But as soon as he would confirmed it, he told Vince, and Vince was okay with it. And one of the big reasons Vince is okay with it is it's not in the US. It's in Japan. This isn't like he's wrestling for TNA or something. Mm-hmm. So it will mostly give the clout to the WWE. The problem is I don't really think Vince deserves the clout. I think this is just it's all on Jericho.
I mean, I wasn't saying Vince deserves the clout. I was saying the organization kind of does.
Yeah, WWE in general.
I mean, not that they knew about it, but it's through Jericho, it looks good.
All right, boys.
It's kind of a decision that Jericho made for the company without Vince.
Thanks, Jericho. Thanks.
All right, let's talk about the main event. They say this is a co-main event, but let's talk about the
main event. Yeah,
the main event, the actual main event.
Yeah, poor Tetsuya Naito has been on the bad end of a co-main event in the past. And not this year. This year he is part of the real main event. He is coming on last against the title holder,
the Rainmaker,
Kazuchika Rainmaker Okada.
I'm
getting goosebumps just thinking about Okada, baby.
Pick a side on.
It is Okada. There's some it's going to be a very interesting match because Okada has been doing a lot of heel work against Naito building up to this match, and Naito has been looking like a hell of a face. Because he hasn't really been doing anything. Yeah, which always helps. If you're doing flippy shit, you're gonna look like a face most of the time. But Naito hasn't been starting shit with Okada. Okada's been starting all the shit with Naito.
Yeah, Okada's been the one coming back to the ring to kick to Cobra Clutch Naito and Cobra Clutch Hiromu Takahashi into submission.
I just kicked your ass. I don't care. I'm coming back to kick your ass again.
It's going to be a long match, and I feel like there's going to be at least a couple interruptions.
Oh, dude, this is gonna nearly hit the 60-minute mark.
Yeah,
it's gonna get real close.
Long match, and both dudes are gonna get roughed the fuck up.
Better be many Rainmakers. Many.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of.
There's gonna be a solid 4 or 5 Rainmakers.
I will shout Rainmaker for everyone.
Rainmaker! Kenny!
Kenny isn't even in the
Naito!
Alright, so what do we actually hope is gonna happen with this match? You guys hope I know you guys were both Okada marks. George and Dean, so you hoping he goes over, or are you thinking?
I always hope Okada goes over, but still, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I really don't.
I really kind of want Naito to win this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but you're both the heels. You're supposed to want Naito to win.
Well,
However,
win, so Okada gets a little bit of space
however,
from that title.
Okada has been on the longest streak as the IWGP champion. He has kicked a lot of ass, and he has been.
The only second longest.
I'm pretty sure he pretty recently hit the longest streak.
Yeah, by the Tokyo Dome date.
Yeah.
Okay.
He should have the longest reign.
Then,
Oh.
yeah, he'll probably lose it.
Okada has been acting like a dickhead every time he sees Naito. This has been like the thing that's killing him, even though he's already beat Naito. Why is it killing him? He's just so focused on keeping that championship. He's gonna lose it. And I want him to lose it.
Naito that much is gonna make him a little bit quick to react.
Oh yeah, he's
like,
gonna.
We've seen it in other matches where like he gets ahead of himself, and Naito's quick and like good with the counters that nobody can see. And I think Okada is gonna get heated and start thinking one step at a time instead of 3 steps ahead like Naito thinks, and he's just gonna get caught up.
Yeah,
he's gonna get caught up in the moment, and then he's gonna get caught out. He's gonna lose.
Like you saw in the last of 3 matches with Kenny and Okada.
The G1 match.
Yeah, the G1 match. Okada, got cocky, and he's gonna get cocky in this Naito match. He's gonna think, I have the counter to the Destino. I have the counter.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, he's hurt Naito before, and like that's definitely gonna boost his ego.
Yeah, and he's gonna try to counter the Destino with the Cobra, and that's going to be his downfall at the end of the day.
Yeah, Naito in one of the Road to Wrestle Kingdom matches, Naito seemed to have figured out how to counter the Cobra Clutch.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll really see how that works. I bet Okada still goes for it, and Naito skins him.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen, and I think he's going to hit that Destino, and it's going to be a 1-2-3.
Yeah, Okada's going for it is what's going to do him in, though, is because when he gets in that mindset where he's like, I got to do this, he tends to fumble it.
Yeah, as much as the longest reigning heavyweight champion can fumble it.
Yeah, I mean, when it matters, he tends not to, but like, if it's not a title match and he gets in that headset, like he can get caught up and completely do himself in. And I think the way that he's treated Naito is he won't see this as a title match.
Well, like
doesn't respect Naito at all.
Yeah, and like I was talking to Lobster about this earlier, that this is Naito, the big brother, coming home, and he wants his championship, and Okada doesn't think Naito deserves it. Everybody else thinks Naito deserves it. Naito thinks he deserves it. Why does Okada not think so? And Okada has kept, and it's the perfect psychology of the whole, like, I'm better than you, and you don't deserve this. This isn't a face tactic. This is
That's a heel tactic. That's a heel thought.
Yeah, it's heel thoughts, and the whole purpose of all of this psychology is that either there's going to be a double turn, which I don't think is going to be a double turn. I think Naito's going to stay as a tweener. But I think Okada needs to be humbled, basically, and this will be his humbling.
Yeah, where all of this year, the storyline has been Okada trying to humble people. Okada managed to humble Kenny Omega at Wrestle Kingdom last January 4th. And he wasn't humbled by being defeated or drawing with Kenny. And then following the Kenny matches, we've had him trying to humble Naito, who is refusing utterly to take that shit.
Well, that's because Naito hadn't done anything, so he's like, what the hell are you doing, dude?
Except get over and maybe, spit in his face. for.
I mean, it's
don't
also,
start the spitting
it's
again.
smart on Naito's part because like he's supposed to be more healy, and so he's letting Okada make himself bad.
Yeah, Naito doesn't give a fuck. It's a classic matchup between I don't give a fuck and I deserve this, and I give so many fucks, and I think I deserve this too.
Yeah.
And I mean, plus Naito winning kind of goes with us thinking that Lij is going to put over.
Yeah. Like I just want Naito to win because it opens up more storyline.
Oh yeah.
Okada. Like that's half the reason why I want Naito to win.
And it's kind of exactly. It would be an actual reason for Okada to be acting this way towards Naito, as opposed to just like, I don't think you deserve anything, I don't respect you. It's oh shit, you made a fool out of me. I should have respected you, and like I'm gonna prove that I'm better than you organically now.
Yeah.
As opposed to just thinking I'm better than you, which is some heel shit.
No, and we'll get a nice rubber match where, maybe Okada wins it back, maybe Naito keeps it, and then Okada like has to win the G1 or something like that.
Yeah.
To
and
get it back at next Wrestle Kingdom.
And I think Naito has to go over the rubber match too. I really think Okada had, because this whole psychology has built up that he is too good to fall, and that he is too good for anybody else to even touch this championship. And I don't think they're going to turn him heel. Otherwise, that would be the heel turn if he wins.
He's got to claw back.
Yeah, and he has to claw back. He has to be humbled. He has to be taken down a notch, and then realize, oh shit, there are people on my level. Naito's on my level. Tanahashi's on my level. Kenny's on my level. Kenny.
Can we not do that every time?
That is a big no. But Okada is essentially the face of New Japan at this point. Tanahashi will always,
him and Naito.
Yeah, Tanahashi will always be the Hulk Hogan of the company. But right now, Okada is the face, and Naito is also the face. Obviously, he's like the
bad boy face.
Okada's like The Rock, and Naito is like Stone Cold.
Yeah, or your Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
when he's a heel.
And so you have to have that whole humbling experience for him to come back, get his title, and just be that top baby face again.
I think there's another option here where Okada loses the rubber match, or they take a long time to schedule that rubber match. Like maybe they don't schedule it until April. Like if they wait until April to schedule that shit, then maybe Okada can win it over Naito, then Naito G1 again, and has to earn it. Like maybe you got a plot line where Naito gets super lazy and keeps disrespecting the belt the same way he did with the with the Intercontinental, where he just throws it and spits on it and doesn't give a fuck. So you got that option too. There's a whole bunch of different, like, this is like the only reason I want Okada to lose, is I want to see where the hell they go with it, because when Okada's been top, I've sort of been able to predict what's going to happen. But if Naito goes top, I have no idea what's happening outside of an LIJ reign.
Yeah, and that's why I love these two. The double main event is they are going to tell the most story. They're the thing that's going to keep you guessing the whole time. And I think we pretty much called every match for what they're going to be. Most of these matches are pretty, not super straightforward, but there's an idea of who's going over. Whereas these last two matches is, Naito's probably going over. Yeah, Omega's probably going over. But how? There's like so many questions. What's going to happen after? What's the aftermath of these? Like the aftermath of these two matches.
Blade?
Yes.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Jericho's got to bleed after Kenny bled. He's got to.
Yeah, no, he's definitely. I mean, he bashed Kenny's head with a belt.
He split him open.
I don't imagine either of those guys going without.
There's no way Jericho is coming out of that ring clean.
He's coming out of that ring through a table. Like Kenny's gonna pin him with his ass through a table. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be that's a really solid card they've got there.
Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom 12 is gonna be a hell of a show.
It's definitely gonna be entertaining. I'm excited.
I gotta say too, like I don't think I've ever been excited in WWE for like a double main event, or have I ever been excited for a fatal 4-way ever.
No.
Have you been excited for the first, or what is it, the second match on a WWE card? Well, no, I guess the WWE doesn't build their card the same way, but like
no,
because they try to build up with like
they like to put like
we got a rumble, then
yeah.
we got a tag match, then we got another tag match, then we got singles. It's like WWE, I feel like, has a little bit different idea. They want to hit you with a bigger event earlier on.
Yeah, they like to start you high and then go into a lull and then try to end with a high.
Mm-hmm.
And it never fucking works. But anyway,
no, because it's always either none of it works and it's just a constant low, or it's high, and then it ends really badly.
Yeah, the only like lull in this entire card maybe is the 6-man tag team.
Yeah, and maybe Suzuki Goto.
Yeah,
but I love Minoru Suzuki, so I'm gonna love that match regardless.
Watching Suzuki like dismantle people is pretty fun.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be a match that's going to be disappointing or bad. They're all going to be just solid or really, really good.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for that Omega Jericho and the Okada Naito match to live up to the hype.
Oh yeah,
but
I think they'll do it.
I'm still going to love it either way. I think,
and I still think they'll live up to that hype because
now they are.
It's just so much talent, and
there's too much talent not to live up.
Too much talent.
Can you believe? Can you also believe that fucking Chris Jericho reinvented himself again?
Again?
Yeah, it keeps happening. It keeps happening.
He reinvented himself earlier this year, and now has once again reinvented himself.
Like I said, Chris Jericho has been in midlife crisis mode for 20 years.
What was it earlier this year? He was like comedy heel.
Yeah.
And now he's like scary heel.
The Kenny match ends with me just stuffing one of Jericho's stupid scarves into his mouth.
Oh, I was hoping you would say stupid lists into his mouth.
I breaks the head back. Oh no.
Jericho has absolutely been playing himself off as like a Ric Flair-esque heel of like, I'm just here to hurt you. I don't like, there's no comedy here. There's no laughs. There's a scarf, but ignore that.
No, he's been a really great comedy heel in the past.
Yeah.
Like even the list of Jericho stuff.
Oh yeah.
Sort of comedy heel.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh no, it was entirely comedy.
Yeah, it was
entirely. Some of that was serious, but.
No.
But maybe
I couldn't take any of that seriously. I couldn't take any of that seriously. That was all joke. Come on.
That's fair.
But
a big golden thing. It's just like a brick with the list written on it in fancy font. That's not serious.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm just a moron then.
I can honestly say though, I've never seen this Chris Jericho.
No, it seems different.
He
seems like he's going proper in on the heel, like badass heel kind of thing.
How long before he turns into Elias and just starts singing one badly in the middle of the ring?
Listen, man, I don't even.
He sings his own entrance line.
Oh no!
Oh dear!
Don't ruin Judas for me. It's such a good song.
He's having a bloody cruise where he's going to be singing and wrestling. Come on. This is the most midlife crisis thing. Come on.
Well, I'm basing it all off the Kiss cruise. So clearly
Oh!
it's gonna be
Nothing screams. I have no idea what to do with my life. Than having the explanation, yeah, well, Kiss did it.
in before the casket of Jericho.
in before Chris Jericho tags with Ace Frehley.
Oh.
All right, we got anything else we want to say about the matches here?
LIJ is getting put over. As much as I don't want it to happen in most cases, it's gonna happen.
Okay.
In the case of evil, is really the only case.
Really?
Listen, I think we're all okay with Takahashi going over. And we're all okay with Naito going over.
Yep, I'm entirely fine with that.
I just don't want evil anywhere near a ring.
Leave him alone.
No. Stop being.
George is even defending evil.
Oh no!
Look! I don't like him even remotely, but this is like a character assassination. It's so bad.
It's
good
character.
Yes, he does. He has I'm Rhino and Undertaker, but Japanese.
I think his character right now is you hate him.
He's literally Rhino and Goldust. He's completely unlikable.
Hey, that's not true. I like Goldust.
Yeah, I like Goldust too.
Oh, don't start on the Goldust again.
He's supposed to be obnoxious.
Look, I just remember him.
Darth Maul is a good character.
I remember
hit on Razor Ramon to gain heat. It was sweet.
I remember when he felt up Roddy Piper and Roddy Piper fucking went on like a legit fucking car chase to beat Goldust down.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, no, but I think Okada's going to lose. I really think that's going to happen, and I think it's going to lead to some it's going to lead to some very, very interesting character development for him.
I think Wrestle Kingdom 12 is going to be one of the easiest, best cards, best shows you're going to see for quite a few years. This is going to be fucking cool.
Really interesting match.
Oh yeah, this is going to lead to so much cool shit. It's going to be cool shit, and I think if anything ever gets New Japan over with American fans, it's going to be this. Yeah. And I'm excited for that. I want New Japan to do well, and I think they will.
So if you think this was really good, let me read you a couple matches from. We had Naito and Tanahashi. We had Okada and Kenny Omega. We had Hiromu Takahashi and Kushida. We had Ishii and Toru Yano and Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and Cody beating up Juice. So if it's as good as Cody beating up Juice and Roppongi Vice and the Bucks and all this sort of shit.
Roppongi Vice.
See, that isn't as good because there is no mention of evil. So
Evil
is not on this card.
No.
So last year there was no evil.
There better be. There always is.
Little did you know, there will always be evil.
You'll find like a medieval Japanese like ink print with his name on it. It's fine.
Is this gonna be like finding Ric Flair in the hieroglyphs in Egypt?
Except it's fucking lower mid card shit.
It's a little Japanese man with a giant fucking fake scythe. Yes, that's exactly what it's gonna be.
Oh, Professor, what's that?
Never use it.
Professor, what's this on the side of a pyramid? Oh, it's hard gay.
What? Gay. Don't you fucking ever talk shit about hard gay, all right? What? I'm going to New Japan. Yahoo! Anyway, I'm going to New Japan.
Soft gay story for the next episode. We've had like an hour and a half here.
That's true. We're reaching an hour and a half.
So let's
Really?
cut it. We're heroes and heels or heels and heroes. We don't fuck. And it was nice talking to you, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Have
thanks
a good
for
one.
listening.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for listening, motherfuckers.
I'm at Hellboy is my hero on Twitter.
Mm.
Thanks,
Not gonna be able
George.
to spell George's.
Yeah, at Crypt something.
At Cryptic Numidia, man, it's really shit. That I know.
No, you're good.
Put it in some description or some shit.
Yes, put in. I can write it down from memory. It's fine.
Burb doesn't have a Twitter, but
Yeah, so for right
You got
now,
nuked.
find me at our podcast handle, which is Heels and Heroes Pod.
hell yeah. And I am at Matt on the net, and you've all been beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Because Heels and Heroes is for life. Except for AJ Styles.